Alright, welcome back everybody. As promised, we're gonna start our day off right. We're gonna use my level 10... Oh, we're gonna use my level 10 key immediately on the gamble box. I don't know what's in the box right now. Let's learn. Ooh, a mini skimmer pup. Cute. What will we get? Nothing exciting, but that's okay.
I'm fast as the wind.
All right. Don't worry, I will pick up my coins. I'm not crazy. A little crazy.
I know your face
All right.
in my dream.
Didn't I tell you my bank was very, very messy? It's a mess. Don't look. Don't look, chat. Not if you want to keep your sanity. All right, moving on. We are going back to Caledon. Oh, I did say I'd pick up my coins, didn't I? That's So, my mouse is a whole minute. It's trying its best. Right there, they are. Never remember where they are in the grove. There's a replacement coming.
I'm fast as the wind.
And it will be here. It wasn't here in time for this week, so we'll just have to live with it. Okay. To adventure. We haven't done very much of Caledon, have we? We're gonna go up Sandy Cove. We're gonna start there. We're gonna have a grand time. Because I keep coming to this farm heart.
I'm fast as the
and
wind.
I keep not doing it. Now, there's a few things you can do with this stuff. There's also an event that comes up around here. You can take this straw and put it on a scarecrow. I just have to remember where those are.
Protected.
You can gather up that stuff around here that's called Caledon lavender. Oh, here we are. I think. No, that's just terrain.
I'm fast as the wind.
Where were the scarecrow things? They're here somewhere. And you can also send Siamats. Yes, they're a five-headed, not quite dragon, of course. You can also send Siamats back home. You just have to keep them safe. Which we can do fairly easily because we are a mesmer. Get out of here. The fastest way to fill this heart is the event that comes up to collect spike fruit. Get out of here. Go on with you. Go on with you. Get on. Move along. Thankfully, when you scare them, they get scared in the right direction. They get scared in roughly the right direction. I forget why we dig up piles of sand. But we're about to find out. It's been a long time since I've had to do this heart. I'm hitting him with a shovel. Because why not? Okay. Ah! I want to hit you, but not the moa behind you. Not in the mood to fight a moa. Also, I love that it's nighttime. It's a good night. I would like to use the shovel as a shovel. Ew, it's risen. That's what we were searching for, isn't it? Thank you, moa. Nice. Okay. Ooh, fishing. So, fishing is a thing that was introduced in End of Dragons. Sometimes you'll see fishing holes around. I am going for cod swimming among mere minnows. Because of course I am. That saltwater fish is very tempting.
I'm fast as the
And I
wind.
may fish yet. Who knows? You know what? It'll probably finish it off if I take this guy back. Come on, little buddy. Ah, thank goodness. Come on, you. Excuse me. Hey!
Fast as the wind. I don't have enough energy.
Come back here. Oh, whoops. I pressed that at the wrong time. Let's go. Come on, buddy. You're leaving. You're going home. There we go. Okay, heart complete. What's the heart vendor around here? Anything I care about? Probably not. Oh, I'm walking right by her. I can see it on the map. Oh. Cute. Amazing. Okay, off we go. So where I'm headed now is probably Maybon Market. That is a sky scale. I have one of those. They're great. They offer full 3D movement. Well, to an extent, right? Like, you can't fly forever. Anyway, they're great. They're a little bit of...
On the Weeping Isle in Ventry Bay, the soundless seek to isolate themselves, to be alone with their thoughts. However, outside the protection of the grove, they're endlessly harassed by the nightmare court of Hemlock Coil. They could use some help.
Ah, yes, we're gonna study some Scrit. I forgot that was here. Anyway, sky scales are great. They're endgame. I wholeheartedly recommend getting one if you can. They are one of my favorite mounts. Mostly because they're like an all-terrain vehicle. They're really good for that. I think I missed a vista.
I could have joined the guard, but no, Mother had other plans.
I've just realized.
His guns scare me.
What? How can you be afraid of guns?
Just am.
Woo!
I'm fast as the wind.
It's been a long time since I've looked at the vistas. Let me double check, because I feel like I definitely missed one. Nope, we're fine. It's just that point of interest I have to run back for. I hate missing points of interest. Anyway, like I said, we're doing this with no mounts. It would be much faster with mounts, but I don't want that. Keeping the glider, though. Can't stop myself. And I fall a lot. Just so much. Where is that point of interest? I should have marked it on my map. Oh, I'm going for it. Good work, me. Oh, right, it's the little High Lake village. Oh, get ready to run. These High Lakes are mad as hell. And they're not gonna take it anymore. Okay, we're gone. Oh, whoops. Right. I don't have Mimic turned on. Mimic is a mesmer skill that lets you use a utility skill twice, effectively. You use Mimic first, and then you use your utility skill, whatever that happens to be. We're gonna just swim out there. I have a skiff. I'm not using it right now.
I'm fast as the wind.
I'm counting it. I'm counting it as using a mount, basically. All right. There is a mount that goes underwater as well.
Life is experience.
All right. Hey. What are you guys? There is an event that comes up here, but it doesn't always work out. Sometimes these people are beset by the Nightmare Court, and what you're supposed to do is protect them, but sometimes they're just so beset by the Nightmare Court that it can't be done. In that, oh right, Blink doesn't work underwater. Neither does, oh, yes you do. I think I normally put feedback on to make myself a bubble of no projectiles. Hello.
Fast as the wind.
Oh, oops, I missed. All right. So part of the reason that we're completing maps today is because when you complete maps that aren't city maps are too small. When you complete maps, you have the chance to get a Black Lion key or a transmutation charge. Now I have plenty of transmutation charges, but when you're first starting out, it's still good to get, especially if you don't play a lot of PvP or World versus World. Those two modes sort of give them out like candy, but if you just play PvE, it can sometimes be a little while until you get some. But they're what's used for changing your outfits. So some of you have probably played MMOs before, even other MMOs, where you're going along, you're doing your thing, you're getting the next new armor upgrade, and it's ugly as sin. There could be a couple of reasons for that. Maybe the armor for your class is just... Maybe it's an edgelord armor when you are more of a magical girl. Maybe it's got some shoulders.
As fast as the wind.
Maybe it's got something you just don't like about it. Maybe it's the wrong color. We have dyes in this game, so that hasn't normally been a problem, especially with the newer armors. The old armors sometimes have parts you can't dye. This game sorts that out with transmutation charges. You can put on whatever armor you want. You can put on some pretty sweet top tier armor, and then just change it to something else. Make it look different. When I reach level 80, you'll see me do that with Honey. I will show you right now that her outfit, or rather her wardrobe, is like that. That does not suit her at all. I know what she should look like. And if I wanted to change something, you'll see this comes up. Dyes don't cost transmutation charges. If we want to dye something, we just can. We can just take and turn it colors, which is nice. There's no heart here, but there is an event that comes up here with Researcher Wit, where a bunch of mini animals come out. They're secretly oozes. And they're very silly. Alright, where are we? We're in Maybon Market. We've just finished up over there. I need to go back.
Fury rising! A bit strange, but
I have a rhythm to
quite
this.
friendly.
No, these weren't Asura. These were tiny little creatures.
Oh, yeah, those villagers are talking about that event I mentioned. The poor villager is trying to convince her friend that those weren't Asura. Asura are small, yes, but she saw tiny little things. Alright. This is an old soundless village that, as you can see, had a little altercation with Nightmare. I admit, I'm not going to stop to read every book, but I will tell you that this is now Jonaville. If you're interested in what's going on there, you can read the book about it. That's what that tattered journal is for. Okay. This time, we're actually moving on. Not way. Yeah. Also, I'm directionally challenged, so I will often be like, I think I'm going the right way, question mark, question mark. Um, I might be. Who knows? Alright, you wanted to mess up the Nightmare Court. Talk to me. Oh, okay. Sometimes with these you have to talk to the heart vendor to get like a transformation or like a something, a backpack full of stuff, things like that. There's a place in Kessex where you have to go and get a backpack full of medical supplies because you're oh dear. Yeah, see, that counts. This is what I mean when I say you can double up. You just have to be real careful not to take somebody else's things. It's not polite, you see.
Fury rising.
So, Hemlock Coil is one of the only places I know that has spider trainers. Oh, I have hero points. I should look into that in a second. You just get so few of them in the opening levels that I forget about them until I have what I want.
Fast as the wind.
Well, let's take a quick look. Oh, just 2. Do I have specializations unlocked yet? No, level 21. I keep forgetting that. Y'all, I'm going to remember one of these days. And I'm not allowed alt skills yet, I don't think. Oh, maybe I am. Oh no, locked.
Fast as
Oh no, oh no. Why is there a courtier? Oh, because she's the spider tamer and this is the spider den. That does track. Ah, ruining Nightmare Court lives.
Fast as the wind.
Honey is not a courtier, in case anyone is curious. I do have characters who I consider courtiers. Like Elistrin. Elistrin surely is. And Manzania. Boop. Didn't even aggro them. Let's leave. Oh no, there's a point of interest.
Fast as the wind.
Okay, we'll leave this direction. Bye. Oh no, I couldn't. Try this again. Now, I didn't look up what time Jungle Worm spawns, but I know it's soonish enough.
Refreshing.
All right. I think there's a jumping puzzle in back here. That's a door to another map. That goes to shoot. That goes to an Asura area, the Asura starting area. I think. Yes, it does. It goes to Metrica. So, huh. You won't see Aetherblade caches marked on your map when you first start out. I'm seeing that because I've done some story relevant things that show me those. You'll see a few things around different maps that I'm only seeing because I've done story relevant things for them. Some things are locked to the character who did the story, and some things are account wide. Aetherblade caches are account wide, as far as I understand them.
The air out here tastes like goo filtered through lilac petals.
I mean, that's probably what it is.
Half a piece of fruit. It's better for you. And they're locally grown.
I love that guy. What a fun Norn. Alright, where was I going? Right, to the Vista. It's also been some time since I've done the actual jumping required to get to Vistas. Normally I can just fly up to them. Nope, I wouldn't like to greet you, sir. I would like to do this. med students. I mean, you're not wrong. Asura in Metrica Province, most starting areas, the representatives of the people that belong there, or that come from there rather, are very representative. So, with places like Metrica Province, the Asura that live there are just imagine an academic. Now imagine an academic that's not really sure if outsiders are acceptable or not. And they kind of have that vibe about them. Some of them are like, oh, outsiders are fine, and other ones are like, other ones find anybody else questionable. Sylvari and Asura share Caledon as sort of an opening area. And when we do season 2 of the story, you'll find out some interesting things about that, all of that. Oh, I think it is just down here. I'm actually trying to go this road.
Fast as the wind.
Because, so Asura are science elementals. Little underground science elementals with sharp teeth and giant ears. Oh, this will fill the heart really quickly if I can make it. Let me come in. Let me help you fill the heart. I don't... No, don't kill me. I need to go. Data cores. That's not data cores. Data cores. Yes. Good. No. Okay. Here you go. Alright. There's also a vista here that requires a bit of a jump to get
I
to.
should get these back to the researcher as soon as possible. Bring me what you can.
Alright. Data cores. Alright, one more.
Yes.
Because we can do this magical thing called teleporting. You!
Fast as the wind.
Excelsior.
Take my data cores. Excellent. Good. And see, the heart's practically almost half full. If I'd gotten here when this started, I would have done great. Okay, now we start kicking over gears and stuff. Squid are very cute. They're not always enemy. That's the thing you'll find in some maps, is that things that are enemies on one map may not be on another. Oh, this is Don't Touch the Shiny dungeon. Am I out of range of the heart? No, I'm not. It's a mini dungeon. So this game has a few things scattered about it, like this. Called mini dungeons, and they're just like mini little puzzles. Okay, that's too many. Too many script to deal with without having blurred inscriptions on. I forgot. Oh no, there's more of them. We're gonna die in here to all these script. Yes, I'm familiar with how to use a waypoint. I do appreciate that they have that, though. Also, if you're just starting out and somehow don't have enough gold, you will have enough gold. But if you somehow don't have enough gold for a waypoint, if you're dead, you can still teleport. Don't worry. Also good to know is that if you're coming back to the game, armor doesn't break anymore, so you don't have to worry about that. Instead, if you use an anvil or an armor repair place or something, an armor repair canister or something, you get a 12-hour buff
Fast as the wind.
from your armor being well maintained, which is nice because it used to be that armor would break, and there's a jumping puzzle that I did, and I fell in the lava a lot, just so much. And so come on, leave me be. I'm busy.
Fast as the wind.
So by the end of it, I was in my boots, just boots.
Fury rising.
My hammer had broken completely off. It was very sad. Oh, I wasn't in range. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's a vista above me, but I can't get to it in the traditional fashion of going up to it from here. I have to get to it from... Oh, shoot.
I'm fast as the
It's been a
wind.
long time since I jumped up to here. I think it's over here. Yes, I remember now.
That's right. You lose.
No, gosh darn it. These little fellas are really interested in making me have a bad time. Right, well, oh yes, I was saying. So, the NPCs in this game, you'll find, have factions of their own. So the Skrit here are hostile because there's an Asura here being a big mean jerk to them. And you're helping that, so they're hostile to you too. However, there we are. If you go to some other maps, different areas, different Skrit, you'll find that you have the option to help them out instead. For instance, in Brisbane Wildlands, which is probably the next area I'm going to have to go to, much to my chagrin, you'll find that the Skrit there need your help, and you're allowed to help them. They're fighting destroyers and everything.
I'm fast as the wind.
We might clean up Metrica Province, we'll see. You can see some folks down there having a bad time. Alright, moving on. I will come back for that because I have to come back for this whole area. In the meantime, we're going to go further north. We're going to start heading up towards the Nightmare Court. Well, that's too much. We're going to start heading up towards the Nightmare Court and Jungle Worm and stuff. There's an area up there that a world boss spawns at. It's Jungle Worm. It's a good fun world boss. Does this let me out? Yeah, it does. Okay, good.
Fast as the wind.
Eh? How far? Oh, it's the island one. Okay. What's that? I'm coming back for that later. Alright. Let's go. We're gonna go this way. Save all that Hylic stuff for later. Also, I do not have to run everywhere. I'm just running everywhere anyway, because I can. Okay, we should be into some more... I think this is more Nightmare Court nonsense. I think. Nope! Nope, that's a warden. We're fine. What? Oh. Took a slightly wrong turn. Ooh. Shadows grow long in the heart of the swamp.
I'm fast as the wind.
Ah, Hylic. Dangerous Hylic.
Protected.
Ouch! Let me out. Let me out. Remember how I said that some things are just sort of like two assets jammed together? That happens a lot in earlier maps, where you are standing on solid ground, you're trying to teleport to solid ground, and the ground says, no, actually. So, This is Gamarian over here. Gonna have to take a bit of a run. Oh no.
Rising.
Gamarian walks around the map doing this periodically to find the source of the darkness.
I'm fast as the wind.
I'm too squishy to revive anyone unless I kill everything around him first. Okay, there we go. Back we go. So he's trying to find what's causing all these like hostile animals. There's a bunch of poison in the swamp. There's some other stuff like that. He is part of the pre-event that leads into World Boss Jungle Worm. Now, he isn't always doing the things he's doing. Like, this event doesn't always lead into Jungle Worm, it only does if the timer is... Let me try that again. This event does not always lead to Jungle Worm. You will know if it's leading into Jungle Worm by looking it up, by going /wiki-et. Which you can do at any time in chat if you need to know something. Though, more often than not, I know that a world boss is coming up because someone on the map is saying, like, Jungle Worm's up in X number of time.
Stay low. We can't afford to be seen by the Nightmare Court.
I can't crouch. I'm not a class that can do that. There is a class that can do that. It's just not me. My man?
I'm fast as the wind.
Are you...
She didn't make it very
I love it when they run. A shame it was such a short chase.
what to do with the body.
Oh no.
Leave it. The swamp will take care of it.
Oh no.
Wait. It's over there.
It's me!
We'll have some fun after all.
And I'm visible! Come here, you.
You chose this!
Ooh. Anyway, this is not the this is not going to lead into Jungle Worm, which makes me kind of sad. But here we are anyway.
At least now we can offer that poor soul some measure of justice. So much wasted life. How could my own people fall so far? I don't understand it. There are too many to fight. There must be another way around.
Is this filling my heart? This had better be filling the heart. Also, I know I just fought a whole bunch of Skrit and died about it, but who knows? Maybe we can just go, like, hit the front door. And why not? Why shouldn't we? Let's go, Gamarian. Here we are. Ooh, oh no. Aha! Want to mobilize any... Gosh!
We must be close.
I'm fast as the wind.
There we go. Ugh. Okay. I can't heal people, not like this. This is where...
Thank you.
Yeah. This is where Jungle Worm would normally spawn. Usually there'd be a whole bunch of people standing on and around this giant stick, and then a worm would come out of here.
I'm fast as the wind.
but we're not on that part yet. Or rather, the world boss hasn't come up yet. They're all in 2-hour timers, so. Okay.
I'm fast as the wind.
We're very near the Nightmare Court. Very near the Nightmare Court. That waypoint that you can see that I haven't got in the north of my screen, that one there, leads to the dungeon path. We can't take the dungeon path yet. When dungeon paths come up, I will take them.
Fast as the wind.
Very nice. And that is because they are technically part of the story. Not yet. Right. Signet of Illusions just generates illusions every so often. I don't really use mantras. I don't really use these. Oh, I don't have Mimic? Oh. Well, sold. There we go. Now we can teleport twice. Well. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Use Mimic. And then again. Boom. But we're going back in there.
Protected.
Get out of here, Nightmare Court. I don't care. Goodbye. Ah, for crying out loud. There we go. Whoops! Yeah, this is a dungeon path. This is Twilight Arbor. Dungeons are good money, just people don't usually do them because they're very, they're late game content, but they were designed very early in the game's life, so they can be a little weird. Wow, synchronized jumping at me. Very nice work. Nope, nope, nope. Get out of the way. Get away from me. I'm busy. Are they gonna leave me alone? Okay, good, because I'm doing this. My man! There we go. I tried to press this one again. There we go. We'll sort you out. There we go. Sorted. And we're leaving. We don't need to stay here. I don't need to be here. I can go. Hey.
I'm fast as the wind.
Very nice. Ah, yes, we're near the troll heart. Well, then we poison the troll food. And we let people know there's danger here. Oh, this sign actually says something. Oh, yeah, it does. I'm
fast as the wind.
Warning, cave troll. These are jungle. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, also, this is New Crichton. It is a 1-1 English cipher. You can find New Crichton on a page on the wiki for New Crichton. You can also find a page for Ascalonian, which is also a 1-1 English cipher.
Fast as the wind.
Ascalon was the place you started in Guild Wars 1. For the first campaign for Prophecies. So its language is just a 1-1 cipher. You can read it if you learn how. I'm a big linguistics nerd and a big lore nerd, so I like to be able to read. Old Crichton is not. If you ever go back and play Guild Wars 1, Old Crichton is not a 1-1 English cipher. You can't just substitute letters in for it. So don't try, because you'll get nonsense. I find it delightful that in modern Tyria, the reason that New Crichton exists is to encourage literacy. So there is an extremely high literacy rate in Tyria in general, especially for a fantasy setting. Currently, more than there was once upon a time. Which is just a neat, fun thing. That's somebody's Jade mech. Where's the engineer that belongs to this mech? Oh. Oh, look, another mech! What a good name for your mech! Bernie McBirdie.
That's far enough
Ooh.
for now. Let's take a break.
What a good name for their mech they've got.
Trolls incoming!
Stay calm and hide. They don't see or hear us. Maybe they'll leave us alone.
I'll save your pack bull.
Had to take a break.
I can't save their pack bull, actually. That's... Yeah. That buff that he had, that's a buff called Determined. And you can't you can't hurt anything that has the Determined buff. Okay.
Fury rising.
Whoop. There we go.
Very satisfying.
Nice. Candy, power. Always power. Excuse me, Mosquito? I think not.
Calm down. Keeping spite for the dead doesn't help anyone.
Oh, I'll take my spite to the grave, thank you very much. It killed my favorite bull.
This is gonna be a long, hard trip, now isn't it?
You were the one who decided to take a break.
She's so mad. But that's fair, it killed her favorite bull. Alright, where was I? Ah, yes, equipment. Periodically we will have to change this around because I will otherwise forget. I don't need to be able to swap these, but I will anyway. Uh-huh. Okay, nothing there. Trinkets? Any trinkets that I care about? Okay.
I'm fast as the wind.
Let's open those up. I generally like to clean out my inventory when I can, because I'll forget otherwise. I'm really bad for that. I have some stuff in my inventory on my other characters that... Oh boy. I have some things. I have a Shadow Stone with Bloodstone pieces socketed into it. I have... bees. I don't have 250 jars of bees like some people do that I play with. But I do have bees. I'm just gonna kill my way by. Okay, we're only level 20. Oh, right, we got story to do. I'm gonna grab this waypoint first. Because it's not far from here. I do believe this story takes us to Brisbane, though. And if that's the case, I'm still going to finish Caledon tonight, and then we'll get into the story itself. Get out of there.
Fast as the wind.
Stop getting caught on the terrain. Okay.
That's refreshing.
Okay. Now, where are
A
we?
swarm of fire imps has appeared in the jungle. Please help. We have to cull their numbers.
Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I did a bunch of stuff there's a bunch of stuff I didn't do in Dreamhair. Well, anyway, back here we go. We're gonna trigger the story. When you finish level 20 story, I do believe it unlocks the dungeon. We will do the dungeon path. Where are we going? Down, 'twould seem. Oh right, it's my home instance. I keep forgetting that Dreamer's Terrace is the name of your house. Let's go! So remember those choices we made in the intro about the kind of person that our character is? That decides your story, at least a little bit. Where life goes decides your level 20 story.
It is good to see you once more within the grove. Greetings, Valiant. I want you to meet Traherne, another of the Silvari Firstborn. Only a few Firstborn are called to wild hunts. I have the calling, so does Traherne. I believe he carries the heaviest burden of us all.
More difficult than fighting an elder dragon?
Our task is tangible, if dangerous. His is ephemeral. There may be no solution.
I'm glad to meet you, but I'm afraid we have no time for proper welcomes. There is a more immediate matter at hand.
Just before you arrived, a messenger brought news of 3 attacks by the Nightmare Court. I can aid one, Traherne another.
I'll take the third. Where do you need me to go?
They're besieging the Warden outpost of Folius Thorpe. Make your way there as quickly as possible, Valiant, and lend a hand.
Before you go, a warning. On my way to the Grove, I heard rumor that the Nightmare Court is seeking something called the Harbinger. They are determined to find it, whatever it may be. And based on that alone, we must stop them.
Understood. I'll head to Folius Thorpe right away.
Okay. Oh, Traherne. He's great. Don't let anybody tell you he isn't. I love him a lot. Does my home instance still have all that stuff in it? If it's, no, it doesn't look like it. Traherne's great.
The bush outside my hut is blooming. Its flowers spiral open.
I've seen them. They have great wisdom.
Okay, we've been to Folius Thorpe because we were there on our way to the swamp full of bad news. Oh, right, I've got that mastery point already. Masteries are something that you use to unlock certain types of skills. Even if you only have the base game, you still have access to all the Central Tyria masteries. There. I can't show you them because I'm not leveled enough to have them unlocked on this character. They're still active. I just can't show you the menu.
Me when I was first posted here that the swamp was full of nasty things.
But it's things like Commander of the Pack, stuff like that. You'll occasionally see people with little apples up above their head, marking them on the map. That person has put up a mentor tag. Oh, it's instanced, right? Everything's instanced. Right at the beginning. Okay, let's see what we're doing. Oh, hello, Nightmare Court! Off you go. Con me for you. Chaos armor for me.
Who are you? Are you another of these murderers?
Calm down. I'm a friend. Who are you and what's going on?
My name is Malik. The wardens took me in. They found me injured in the forest. I was here when the outpost was attacked. The wardens said these creatures are called the Nightmare Court. They've set fire to the camp and cut down everything in their path. We're outnumbered, besieged, and most of the guard has been injured. I'm all that's left of the defense.
Let me fight with you, Malik. I know the Nightmare Court, and I'd be glad to raise arms against them.
Let's go.
I'll have to trust you. I've no other choice. But I warn you, the wardens are under my protection, and I will let no harm fall on them. Help me drive back these villains, quickly. We must put out the fires before they spread to the forest. The time for chatter is over.
Yeah, let's
Now,
go.
we fight.
I didn't realize I'd picked the Malik story. So Malik is this mysterious guy, and we'll find out more about him as we go through these story chapters. I'm gonna tell you right now, after this level 20 story, we never see him again. That is... The problem is that Guild Wars 2, like most big games, has multiple writers. And there was a story beat for him, probably, but alas, we'll never know what it was. Which is kind of sad, because I thought it was an interesting idea.
Those who come up ignorant deserve.
Whoa! Oh shoot! Here, I'll get that warden out as soon as we kill this. Okay, back to getting that warden on their feet. Oh, water bucket despawn? Yeah, it did.
Fast as the wind.
That's just back where it started. So, there is something called a dragon response mission. That happens much later in the story, and there's a very similar thing to this instance in the response mission. And honestly,
With the fires out, the outpost should
Fast
be
as the wind.
Simple minds will know terror.
and honestly, I don't really love dragon response missions, but I think it's better than this. Like this, but if this was like dynamic and interesting. Who's mesmering me?
That's all we're saying.
How dare? Excuse me, there is a warden still right here. I'm gonna save them. Alex got this. There. There.
You'll die by my hand.
Where are they? Oh, for crying out loud. Go away.
Fast as the wind.
Ah, for crying out loud. There we go. That's got it. Bang!
Hunt them down.
Oh no.
You can die now.
You hear that?
Impossible. I'm not a failure.
You didn't even finish your sentence.
That's enough.
Sure is. Alright, what's up, Malik?
You fight well, stranger. I'm grateful you came along. I hope you'll forgive my initial mistrust.
It was in the heat of battle. It's understandable. Tell me, do you know why the Nightmare Court were here? It's not like them to attack the Wardens head-on.
I do. It seems that they wanted me. I don't know why. I've never met their kind before, and I'm certainly no friend to them. They kept calling me the Harbinger. When I resisted, the courtiers took hostages. They threatened to harm them if I didn't give myself up.
Ooh.
I was willing, but Captain Banya refused to allow it. I'm a civilian, she said, and they were wardens. I told her she was a fool, and now she's gone too.
Whatever the Nightmare Court is planning for you, I can assure you it isn't pleasant. Come back to the Grove with me where you'll be safe.
The Grove? Is that where your people come from?
My people? You mean the Silvari? Malik, don't you know about the Grove?
No, I do not come from these lands. I appreciate your offer, but I won't abandon the Wardens. I'll go with you after they're safe, and the Nightmare Court's been punished. The courtiers said they were going to Joy's End.
Joy's End? Sounds lovely. I'll meet you there.
Joy's End is in Brisbane Wildlands, so we're gonna finish Caledon before we go out there. But yeah, that's the big deal with Malik, is he's not from the tree. He's not from around here. And we're gonna find out a little bit more about that as we go through this story. But like I said, we're going... that pistol is better. And those pants are better.
I'm fast as the wind.
Oh, I gotta sell my junk items. Just gotta. Alright. Okay, I'm just going out over the top. Now, as you can see, Gamarian's at it again, looking for the source of the corruption. If the source of that corruption is the jungle worm this time, I might get out a mount just to run back and catch it, because I really want y'all to be able to see it. Actually, you know what? Let me just see.
I'm fast as the wind.
Let's just learn. No, we're on Shatterer. Jungle Worm is on the 15. Oh, also, you'll see that I have a clock there because I like to know what time it is. It's important. Wait, hold on a minute. Let me double check that again. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, yeah, okay. Couldn't read for a second. Jungle Worm is on the 15, so come back for that. You'll see that I have a clock here. It lists the time in actual time.
I'm fast as the wind.
That tag is probably setting up for Jungle Worm, actually. Where are you at? No, I don't see them. Weird. I see them on the map south of me, but I don't... Oh, they might be hidden by a waypoint. Ah, yes, Treemark Estuary. There's not much up here. There's a waypoint. I think there's a heart to the right of us. Anyway, right, I was saying about the clock. That clock can be set to show actual time. That clock can also be set to show Tyrian time, which runs a little bit differently. As you've noticed, it runs every 2 hours, it becomes nighttime.
I'm fast as the wind.
The only reason I've ever found to set it to Tyrian time instead of the actual time that it is when Grothmar had just started out. all the events were listed in Tyrian time.
Protected.
As opposed to actual time. So if I was in Grothmar, I would set it like that. So that I didn't miss the events around the map. And
You listen to me. Trouble's coming. Better be ready for it.
oh, this guy demanding my attention is one of the things that one of the folks that'll help you find out if there's trouble afoot and direct you towards events. I'm not going to events right now. I'm busy map completing. Oh no. This is a jumping puzzle I haven't done in a while. It's not a real jumping puzzle, it just goes to a vista. But I haven't done it in some time, so we'll see how I do. I've been known to just view vistas from wherever I'm allowed to.
I'm fast as the wind.
Instead of trying to make the last jumps. Yeah. The only other reason I've ever seen to use Tyrian time is fishing. If you're not a Silvari, it can be difficult to tell whether it's day or night, especially if you're fishing in like a cave or something. Yes, specializations, finally. And in that case, it's often helpful to have it set to Tyrian time so you know what time it is in game, instead of having to do the math. Okay, what do I want first? Usually take domination or dueling. How far can I get in any one stack? Blurred inscriptions is going to be all the way near the end. Egotism. Oh, I think that's on inspiration now, actually. Mantras. I love inspiring distortion. It used to grant people distortion.
I'm fast as the wind.
Oh, enchanter. There we go. Blurred Inscriptions is on inspiration. Blurred Inscriptions makes your signets give you distortion, which is what my 2 skill does. And distortion lets you evade all attacks. You are immune to damage for however long it lasts. Oh right, I can't open those yet. Okay. Interrupt a foe. I don't really interrupt yet. I don't carry a great sword. Chaos is good for staff. Use a heal. Fun. Ooh, manipulations grant ages to yourself and nearby allies. That's nice. Did I get that far? Not quite.
I'm fast as the wind.
I don't care. Okay. Oh, I already viewed this, didn't I? Oops.
That's refreshing.
Oh. That's fine. It still looks cool.
I'm fast as the wind.
Weird. Oh, they're up at the hero point. Okay. This is a Hylic village.
That's refreshing.
We are defending them from crate. They are hostile right now because there are a bunch of crate in the water. Get off of there. Get off the terrain. You know what? Heck, why not? We're gonna try and free some of these slaves. The only sensible thing to do. Oh my goodness, there are a lot of these. Let's get in here where we're safe. I said in here where we're safe. We're less safe now. Uh-oh. That skill grants distortion, thankfully.
I'm ready.
Thank goodness. Okay. And we rallied. Oh my goodness. Go away, crate. Okay. Ugh, we're gonna clean this out. We're not even necessarily gonna have to finish the event. Oh, nope, I want this one. I don't have a spear, so I'm just stuck using a trident, and I'm not purchasing a spear. Because you've seen how quickly you level in this game. Logan's gonna get to go home, don't worry. I won't leave Quaggins to die like this. Some people don't like Quaggins. I'm not one of those people. Quaggins are great, they can stay. Especially Baruch. Get this, guys. Sometimes Baruch shows his rage face to people. Shame face. Okay, bye. Oh wait, no, bye, but to the north. Ugh. Awful. Normally feedback is ground targeted. So you don't have to worry about it just... That hero point is down. I know roughly where it is. It's a pain to get to without aggroing every single crate in the general vicinity. And that crate too. No, don't be aggroed. Oh, for crying out loud! How dare you? Oh, he's the guy that's causing problems. I did wonder. Bang. Explosions. Okay. And we even leveled up that. Like I said, you see how quickly we level. Oh, that reminds me. Those things do unlock at each individual level, so if you never played the game before, it sort of builds you up slowly to... Sort of builds you up slowly. Huh. What's it doing here?
Protected.
Oh. That is story related. That's not going to be there if you're just starting out and have never
Fast
played the
as
game before.
wind.
Okay, where am I? I think this is the edge of the map. Yes, this is the edge of the map. I could go north a little bit. Just clean up the last of that road. Ooh, onions. No!
I'm fast as the wind.
Just to quote-unquote discover it. Because I don't think it's discovered yet, technically. This would lead into Kessex, as I recall. Maybe it is discovered. Oh, I guess it is. Let me check the map. Oh yeah, that leads into Kessex Hills, which is the Crichton, and therefore human sort of area too. Yes, yes, chat. Good thinking. The audio underwater does get tweaked to give you like an underwater experience. It gets kind of like duller and so on because you're underwater. There's a couple other places where it gets tweaked too. If you are a necromancer and you go into Shroud, the audio gets dulled out, which is cool. Jungle Worm should be shortly, so I'm actually going to scoot back over there just to see if we can see a tag. Now, if you're new to the game, you may not know where the pre-events for these things are, and that's okay. But you should still try to find them if you can, because it is generally polite to go help them out. Yes, we're going to do a world boss. Sweet. Alright, so you all remember Gamarian. We walked around with him earlier to fill up a heart. Unless I'm much mistaken, this tag is probably lending him a hand. Yep. It's generally polite to do the pre-events, because if the pre-events fail, then the world boss doesn't show up. Nobody likes that. This is the one case where I'll make an exception for mounts and stuff. Is he over here? Where are you, buddy? Oh, I forgot to put a raptor skin on. I put that bunny skin on so I could sneak into the, I put that bunny skin on so I could sneak into, the little area that you're not supposed to be able to get to, the Umphalos chamber. Sit by Hugh. Yes, good. Like I said, this is the rare time where I will do this way. So yes. If you don't do the pre-events, the boss will not spawn, and then everybody will have a bad time. Usually there's someone doing the pre-events, and that's great and all. But sometimes there's not. Right, I forgot how long it would take for this to spawn sometimes. It doesn't actually spawn until the 15. Let's see if there's something I can quickly grab. That's way too far.
That's refreshing.
I'll never make it back in time. Also, it's not as popular as it was, but World Boss Train still exists, so you can go with people from World Boss to World Boss. Sometimes, as a convenience item, there is a portal device that you can get from the shop. Though if you're playing on the free version, you can't give them money. They won't let you. The only money you can give them is to purchase the full version of the game. Because Guild Wars 2 is like that. Okay. while we're here, let's mess around with some other stuff. Like my other mounts and my skiff. What skiff am I wearing? Terrible. Oh, in case you're wondering, there's no difference except for cosmetic with these. Oh, hello. Oh, oops. Sorry, blighted growth. Starting. Terrible creatures that have come out of the swamp. Look out, guys! Oh no. Oh no. This is the rare time where I'm making an exception for this. That's the wrong mount. Well, whatever. It's fine, it'll get me there. Let's go. Oh, okay. Leaving. Ah, Avatar's Flight. They're summoned. I never make it to these this time, even with the mount. Okay. So, some free events are really close to the world boss, and they're really quick and easy to get at, like these guys. Some free events are a little further away. If you start as a human and you're playing around in Kingsdale, you'll find that Shadow Behemoth is pretty far. Or rather, his free events are pretty far away from him. Not like so far, but oh, it's on the other side. But like, far enough. I'm not gonna make it to it. Oh, right. I need to get out of the way. Back to the safety branch. The branch of safety. Safety branch. Okay. Oh, spirit banner. Sweet. I should run around guild banners. I forgot them.
Fast as the wind.
General. That's Camarian, in case you're curious. This is what's been causing all the trouble in the swamp. I don't know. Oh, I can have ult skills and I didn't even bother. Ah, there it is. Okay, there we go. We got him! We got him! We don't got him yet. Ritual husks. Ritual husks. Where are they? Where are you, ritual boys? Oh, there's one.
Beautiful blend of talents.
What else have we got? So, General Wormdant used to have these ritual husks that he would heal from. Also, like I said, stacking up in the middle when you're on a world boss or something like that is important. Again, where is it? Saving. Back here. Okay. We need to break his guard. There we go. This does daze, which does break guard damage. Because it's hard CC, soft CC also does that. The difference between hard CC and soft CC is hard CC is stuff like stun, pull, pushes. There's a status in this game called float that does exactly what you think it does. That stuff's all hard CC. Soft CC. Oh, right. CC is crowd control, for anyone who's wondering about that. Soft CC is things like chill or cripple or other similar stuff. And the difference between those things is hard CC on something that doesn't have a break bar has an immediate and pronounced effect. If you daze someone, they're dazed, they can't move. If you push someone away, they're pushed away. They can't, for a second or so, they can't move. Oh no, you're in a puddle. I can't help you, actually.
It's feeding off the husks. Kill them.
We're working on it. We're working on it, Gamarian. I guess one? Yeah, looks like we got them. Belly rubs. If you see anyone talking about rubs or belly rubs or similar, they're talking about resin people. Oh, I don't need to be up here. Oh, this break's done. Nice. Somehow I managed to forget about that. Death is also hard CC, in a manner of speaking. Not this manner of speaking. If something's dead, its break bar is obviously broken. Can't do nothing. I can't wait till next Thursday when I'll hopefully have my mouse back. That'll be great. Alright, sweet. And we get loot out of the... Oh, a spear. Give me some power. That's good. We get loot out of the loot box. I have auto loot, so by standing near it, I've already looted this. If you are new to the game, you will not have auto loot, so you will have to manually walk up to this thing and press F. But yes, hard CC has some kind of... If you're ever thinking about it, remember that CC stands for crowd control. And think about how whatever you're doing is controlling the crowd. If you're doing something that pushes the crowd away aggressively or holds them in place, like immobilize... No, wait, I lied. Immobilize isn't hard CC. If you're doing something that pushes them away aggressively or hits them in the head so hard they're concussed and therefore dazed, or floats them in the air or something, you are using hard CC. If you are doing something like slowing them down on their way to you, or actually most of the things in this game just slow people down on their way to you, excepting immobilize, which just holds them in place for a second, but it's different than daze because they can still act.
Protected.
If you're just slowing them down, that's soft CC. Technically, it does control the crowd. It's just, it doesn't so immediately and aggressively control them. Death is also hard CC, though. Alright, moving along. We're gonna go back down the other side of Caledon because that's how I like to roll. I was so impatient for specializations, and then I just never put one on. I was also pretty impatient for an alt skill and just never trained one up or put one on. We're gonna go in that water. Oh, are they friends now? Good. Aw, nerds. So, this will tell you if you're in an area where an event regularly spawns, what stage the event is on. And currently, Champions of the Sun is not going. If it was, you would hear a Hylic, which is one of them frog folk, yelling, "Prove the sun shines through you! Face me in another form!" You fight her 4 times, and every time you're going to hear that. And before they made the changes that they made to this game, well, some of the changes that they made to this game, You can hear that from anywhere in Caledon, whether you were nearby or not. So if the event was up, you'd know about it. Quaggins! Hello, Quaggins! Yes, chat, it's true. There is no better way to disable someone than by dropping their HP to 0. However, if you need to drop their HP to 0 and you're having trouble doing so, please consider some other CC. Perhaps consider daze or cripple or knockback or chill or similar. Every class in this game has access to CC. Some have more CC than others. Necromancers, looking at you. Some have more CC than others. Some have to be built specifically for it if you want them to do that. And on some classes, it's not worth it to build for CC. Though I admit, don't ask me which ones. I'm not... That's not quite... I can tell you all about the classes I play routinely. I cannot tell you about things I don't touch normally, like Warrior. Rev, I don't play a lot of. I do play some, but I don't play a ton. And Elementalist are the ones that I play the least. Oh, I lied. Ranger. Ha! Like ANET, I forgot Ranger existed. Ranger's why we don't have an underwater PvP arena, because they're too invincible in it. One of Ranger's down skills is called Lick Wounds. So if they go down underwater, because your skills change underwater, sort of. Rather, they don't change underwater. That's where I'm going with that. Goodness, I forgot how to say words. Ranger's down skills have their pet run over and heal them. And that's all well and good until you're in PvP and you find a nice little spot to hide behind and you're just basically invincible unless the enemy can kill you 5 times in a row, because they can't outdo your healing. And that's why we don't have an underwater PvP arena. Oh no, they're baby Hylic! I forgot they were here! So cute! Oh wait, no, I better actually kill some of these crate. I'll die if I don't. Spear! I have spear back! I didn't equip it. Ah, nerds. Oh no! So, Blood in the Water is a repeatable achievement that you get access to at... I forget when you get access to it. I think it's a story beat. And it's one of the easier ways to make Ascended headgear. Because, for some reason, when you're underwater, your headgear changes from whatever hat you're wearing to an aqua breather, which I guess makes sense, because under the water you need something. Leave that Hylic alone. He's a good frog. Even if sometimes I still mess up and call them Hecate from time to time, which is what they were called in Guild Wars 1. Right. Anyway, you get these infusions from that you can use. What the heck was that? That you can use to make an Ascended piece of headgear that lets you swim around in the water with that. Ascended is the tier just below Legendary in this game. I can just open this box over here, or... Yes, perfect. Let's free this frog. I don't care about you, crate. I'm leaving. There's an event that comes up here too that has you collect crate skins to prove, like, that you're not a danger to the Hylic, which is nice. Makes them be nice to you.